Okay, let's continue where we left off. I forgot I need to move my keyboard over. It's too far away for this game. Okay, let's continue this. Chapter 3. Where were we? It's like at the start of it, right? So we just cleared out the bee people. Shinyo, punk boy survives. I forgot his name. I think Show or something. And then detective guy, he's done with it. He's like solved the mystery. Looks like his like case practically, and he no longer wants to help around. However, there's this girl, Christy, who still have like the mark as well, even though the Shimio is like gone. So there's some more to it at the end of the day. Let's try talking. Is something the matter? Are you not heading to Hamburger Shrine? Hamburger. No, I'm heading there, don't worry. Hello, Blue. Before we leave, we put Mary in the back seat. Thank God she's not as heavy as she looks. I should be able to carry her just fine. By the way, Mr. Shiroed, have you read the files over here? Over there? She points at the right side of the room and shoves back files. Not yet. I've searched most of the mansion, but I haven't checked the garage. Oh, really? Christy grabs the file and flips through the pages. Looks like articles of various crimes. The clippings cover every incident in Hamburg City and the surrounding area. Was Miss Kujo looking into criminal activity? Whoa. Any of it look related to the mark? No, not as far as I can tell. These are all extremely old. The most recent is dated 5 years ago. She puts the file back. Alright, should we head out soon? I park outside the entrance of the forest and gather Mary into my arms. That's my carry. We make our way to the familiar arc. There's still a long way to go. A middle-aged man carrying a doll. You're practic you're practically a ghost story yourself if someone sees you here. Technically, yeah. I'm very sorry because you such trouble. Mary stares at me as I hold her. Her skin and hair glint bewitchingly when the flashlight catches them. I've not been outside in a long time. To go hiking in the arms of such a fine gent. No, no, this is a very precious experience. I have a feeling Mary is like something else. Like there's more to it, right? And I've been trying to risk Mary anytime I can, so that we'd get along. And now it's the opposite. Why are they risking me? She's not as dispassionate as ever, but is she actually having fun? Still, it is just as the rumors say. This forest is filled with the curses and resentment of the dead. Simply their presence is enough to drive the living mad. The land is tainted. I can see why it has given birth to monstrous spirits. I bet if you track down the cause of it, it'll be the divine wrath. Let's hurry to the shrine. Yep. Christy is surprisingly very on it. We reach the old Torii gate with no trouble. We stand and watch for a while, but nothing comes out of the beehives. They seem to be sleeping. It is most likely because Chimio is now gone. Hamburger Shrine is up those stone steps. At Mary's direction, we walk towards the gate. A small black shadow flits across the black rabbit. Yeah, it's that rabbit again, Usagi. Hmm. So this is the rabbit you told me about, Shiroran. You're correct, it is very cute. The rabbit stares up at the two of us. Then disappears towards the shrine. What in the world was that about? What do you think, Mary? I felt a strange presence. It appears to be possessed by some kind of soul. So it's a spirit too. What if it's who's the girl name in the mansion that died? Something Kujo, right? Saya Kujo or Satoru. I forgot. I think Saya or something. It might be her, maybe. They're helping us, right? And she's dead, so maybe her soul moved on into a rabbit form. So it does not appear strong enough to give marks to humans. We know nothing of its true nature, so please proceed with caution. We follow the rabbit under the torii gate and up the stone steps. At the top, we find the wilderness creeping in. There doesn't seem to be anything here but an old altar. Is this Hamburg Shrine? Sadly, it has fallen into disrepair. The war over 50 years ago, I suppose this was to be expected. The black rabbit's gone. Man, this the shrines gives me the creeps. Let's hurry up and get to searching so we don't stay here long. Yup. It's a wooden shrine altar. A clouded old mirror serves as the Go Shinkai. Looks like it's true that no one's taken care of this place for a long time. I peek inside the altar just in case, but all I find is a thick layer of dust. The Goshinta is outside and the altar's empty. That's concerning. Wait, what was it concerning? It's empty. There's a sacred Shimenawa robe on a wrecked boulder. I wonder if that boulder is an Iwakura. What's that? According to the ancient Shinto tradition, it's a sacred rock that a god descended on. It's not uncommon for the rock itself to become an object of devotion. Oh. Where's no head? Headless Buddha statues are buried in the ground. Creepy. I wonder what happened here. I don't think there's any more we can search. Oh my god, why does she jump scare me out of everyone? The Buddha statue concerns me. Why are all the ones at the shrine missing their heads? That's true. Shinto and Buddhism were ordered to be separated during the Meiji period. Before then, many shrines were dedicated to both. Hamburg Shrine was much the same. But in the Meiji period, there was a push to make Shinto the main religion. The faiths were forced apart. Extremists stole the Buddhist statues from the shrines and desecrated them. Oh, the famous anti-Buddhist movement. So this is where that happened. No, it was done in public space as they wanted to make a show out of it. The broken statue carried here to serve as a memorial for worship. The Kujo family head was said to be aggrieved, so he moved them in secret. It seems that all the broken statues from around Hamburg City were buried here. Strange. You said they were worshipped, but this place is pretty much in a ruin. You have a keen eye, Lord Shiroe. The shrine was subsequently dug up, and the statues were stolen. So they came all the way into this huge forest just to carry off broken statues? Who would do something like that? That I do not know. I really heard they were stolen 50 years ago, around the time of the war. So the statues were broken, thrown away, then dug up. They say the Buddha has a wealth of patience, but even he'd get angry. Could anger have turned into divine wrath, and given birth to the mark and spirits? Mary, have you been able to feel the presence of any spirits or whatever? About that, this site is much more foreboding than I had imagined. The enmity of the force swallows all else. It is hard to sense beneath it. So too much background noise, right? Yes, although I do sense the same presence as Lady Chrissy's mark, however faint. I'm sure the spirit that gave her the mark is somewhere in the forest. So after all that, we were only able to reconfirm something we already knew. Forgive me, I was unable to. Oh, you don't have to apologize, Mary. We learned plenty of value here. What do you mean? I'll tell you on the way back. First, let's get the hell out of here. This place gives me the creeps. Good. You know, she's good. She knows when to get out. Maybe it's the ill will Mary sensed. I have to get out. Oh, why can't we just auto walk outside? Hello. Oh, why is it? We leave. Oh, thank God. We leave Hamburg Shrine, walking down the beast trail towards the forest entrance. Maybe it's because of that strange tale, but For some reason, I feel like someone is watching us from the darkness of the trees. We made it out. Safe. We're safe. No scares yet. We begin driving back to the mansion. As we break out of the dense forest, I can see the building light pop up here and there. Well, that was a complete waste of time. My anxiety lifted. I don't even bother to filter the words that slipped out my mouth. Oh, I don't think that's true. It's all coming together for me. Without further prodding, Chrissy starts in on her theory. Passion evident in her voice. I believe Shimio was right. Pembroke Shrine is definitely what's causing all the strange stuff in the forest. I'm sure it's those stolen statues. Don't you agree? I wonder. It feels like we just don't have enough info at this point to say one way or the other. But there's no denying that a lot of strange things are going on in the forest. With all the suicides and Shimio wandering around, it couldn't just be coincidence, could it? If we research the shrine, we might learn more about the mark. I feel it's a lot safer than risking our lives looking for a spirit. Don't you think? You might be right. My replies are half-hearted, which isn't what Chrissy was hoping for, so she falls silent. An awkward, uncomfortable silence settles. Lord Shiroed, please stop the car. Mary speaks for the first time since we entered the car. What is it? I sense the presence similar to Lady Chrissy's mark close by? They're following us in the car. How? Following Mary's request, I park in a vacant rest stop on the outskirts of Hamburg City. Chrissy and I step out of the car. Gah. Oh no, I'm not ready for... My mark suddenly scalding. Is something nearby? Look, someone's over there. Oh no, it's a freaking phone booth. A small girl stepped out of the telephone box. Why'd you get outside at this time of night? That's no kid. That is no kid. Thank you for bringing me out here this late at night, Ita. I got to talk with Hanayome. Hanayome. Flower wife, bride? Oh yeah, glad to hear it. Who are you? A rather round young man appears, stepping out of the shadows. You got a question. You got your answer question. You got your question answered, Suzu? Yeah, it's okay now. Hanayome sure is amazing though. She knows where everything is. You got that right. She helped me find my limited edition Love and Hero phone strap I dropped. What's Love and Hero? What, you don't know? They're a popular idol group here. They've been all over TV lately. I'm surprised you haven't heard. TV's restricted at home. Mom said it rots your brain. Oh, Aita, is the bus coming soon? Oh, the last bus is on its way. We better go. We'll be in big trouble if your mind finds out you went out. Are they siblings? We watched from a distance for a while, but it's hard to determine their relationship. The pain from my scar is suddenly gone. Hey, Christy, what do you think? My turn, but Christy isn't there. Oh no. Hey, you there, just how do you know that girl? Depending on the answer, I'll report you for child abduction. Well, there goes Christy, hounding the poor guy. Just calm down. I tried to placate her, but she won't budge. I... The man stumbles over his words. He looks flustered and overwhelmed. Hey, lady, don't be mean to Aita. The girl rushes to stand defensively in front of him and glares at us. She seems a lot more level-headed than the flustered guy behind her. I asked him to help me, okay? I wanted to talk to Hanayome, so I had him come with me. Who is this Hanayome you keep mentioning? A ghost who helps find things. People say that you can talk to her from this telephone box. Oh no, it's a telephone. No. A ghost, huh? She looks at me. We're both thinking the same thing. Definitely. Earlier the mark was hurting, so maybe. But if she's close by, Christy would start losing memories, right? You guys look serious. What's going on? He nervously glances between us. Does this scar look familiar at all? I showed him the mark on my right arm. Hey, hold on. What is this? That looks exactly like mine. He pulls off one of his gloves and reveals the mark on his hand. Oh no, it's also one of them. It's a cursed scar, yeah? I saw an article on it in Oops Arts Monthly. They say it causes amnesia, even kills you, but that's nonsense. It's not all true, right? Right? Sounds like he had heard the rumors, but chose not to do anything about it. There's no surprise, really. It's tough to believe it's real until your memory loss starts becoming noticeable. I've got one of those too. Oh no. It showed up on my left wrist when I made that phone call earlier. Pulling up her sleeve, she shows us her mark. They both have the mark, and after calling Hanayome, that's more than a coincidence. Well, we can't just leave them here. Let's bring them to the mansion. Well, we tell them what's going on and ask them to go to Kujo Mansion with us. It's surprising it doesn't take much to get them to come. I thought it'd take much more convincing. Could partially be because they missed the last bus while talking to us. They missed it. Before they climb in, I warned Mary to stay quiet until we get back. Might be a bad idea to freak them out. First, we introduce ourselves. The man's name is Eita Nakamatsu. The girl is Suzu Morimiya. They tell us they met through the readers column in Oops Art Monthly. Suzu mentioned she was interested in Hanayome, and Eita told her what he knew. Then she pestered him into bringing her to the rumored telephone box. They were out this late because of her. Her parents sound pretty strict. Her mother keeps a close eye on her after school, and she needs permission to go out. So she snuck out of the house after her mother went to bed. Hanayome isn't just famous at my school. Hanayome is just as famous at my school as Hanahiko is. Wait, isn't Hanahiko the flower boy? Hanahiko, flower boy. Hanayome, flower woman, wife, girl. I don't know what I forgot what Yome is. Something like that. Good morning. Morning, welcome to stream. Hey, Eita, please tell them about those rumors. Do I have to? Okay, fine. Eita reluctantly tells us at Suzu's request. First goes, yeah. Hello, Hana the second, yo. They're just rumors I read, but Hana Yome. It's a lady. Oh my. I named the title just something random, like we got a kid, we got a man. It's gotta be a girl next. And it's true. Hey, remember that one story? You know the one about the public phone box in Hamburg City? There's a ghost that looks like a bride, and she'll find what you're looking for. One of my friends actually tried it. He went out to the specific phone box that lets you talk to the ghost. The phone suddenly started ringing. He slowly picked up the phone, but all he could hear was this weird smacking noise, like someone munching on some hamburgers. He stayed on the line until... Did you see it? He heard a woman's whisper. So he did what the rumor said to do and said, "No, I haven't seen it." Bride in Japanese. Okay, good to know. Then she said, What do you want to see? His cat had gone missing, so he asked where it was. When he looked where the woman said it was, it really was there. So the rumors are true. I want to go ask her where my future bride is now. Oh, wanna come with me? There. I carried Mary from the car and gently placed her back on the sofa. She finally talked. Being in your arms is not bad, but I'm most calm when I'm here. The doll really talked. I, I can't say I expected that. Does that mean all that stuff about the mark is true too? On the way over, we updated Suzu and Eita with just about all they needed to know. They may not completely believe us, but they're not rejecting it outright either. It seems like Eita in particular has already experienced some memory loss. Something about forgetting the names of anime characters or voice actors. Of course. Christy looked at him strange, but he appears to be taking it quite seriously. Mary, thank you, Lord main character. That trip to McDonald's was nice. But true that they never give up happy meals and give happy meals to toys. Yeah, not toys, no toys here. And Zilu snapped out of her house because she believed the rumors about Hanayome. They both live in the cult already. I'm pretty sure they'll help us find a way to escape the mark. Granted, they're also really curious about Hanayome. Pardon me, but may I speak? The marks on Suzu and Eita, they are likely from Hanayome. And Lady Christie, the feeling I sense from your mark is the same as theirs. So you can assume Hanayome also gave the mark to you. Do you recall encountering her? Something weird did happen. Right before I entered the forest, I stepped in the phone box on on T-Bone Steak Mountain. The phone rang out of nowhere. It might be because of that. The telephone box at the rest area is also in the rumors of Hanayome. But I didn't pick it up. It creeped me out, so I left. I was never able to give that person one final call because of that. Who are you talking about? It is not for children to know. Fine. So there are other phone boxes like that? I think there are three that Hanayome will call from. The one we went to in an Apple Pie Highway parking lot is one. And one is at T-Bone Steak Mountain Rest area. That's the one Miss Christie went to. And where's the last one? The park by T-Bone Steak Apartment Complex. It's the only one inside the city. But why just those three locations? Don't know. The BBS I read didn't say. Mister, do you really think Hanayome is the one who gave us the marks? Of course. But the rumors about Hanayome go back 5 years, and no one's ever mentioned that if you call her, you'll get the mark. Suzu's right. Rumors about this mark thing only popped up super recently. So you're saying Hanayome hasn't always been giving out the mark? If that's true, I wonder what triggered the change. Of course, I can't really say, seeing as I don't know anything about spirits. A ghost helping people find what they're looking for. That's pretty strange. Definitely the definition of a ghost story. Hey, Mr. Shiroed. If those rumors are true, why don't we try asking where the stolen statues are? If we return them to their places, it might just save our lives. Search for the Buddha statues. If Christy is right, we might be able to escape the mark without fighting a spirit. Mary, what do you think? A good question. Objects with human forms are easily able to gain inexplicable powers. Bleeding stone statues, cursed dolls, there are many examples. Historical statues of gods and Buddhas would certainly be no exception. Asking Hanayome about them would be a good idea. So says a doll before our eyes that has the inexplicable power to talk. Maybe it wouldn't be strange that the Buddha statues could bring down divine wrath. No Shiroed, may I add? As I explained previously, your mark is different from the others. Vanquishing spirits seems to weaken your mark's power. It's been several days since you told me that I was going to die. Taking care of the spirits we encounter is likely how I'm still among the living. What are you trying to say? I cannot say what the relationship between your mark and Hanayome is, but it is true that it is in your best interest to track down spirits. I hope you'll guide these mark bearers this evening as well. I can't really picture Christy and Eita facing off against a spirit by themselves. If they fail, then a child will suffer a deadly consequence. That will weigh heavily on me. No turning back, I'll figure something out. Thank you. Mary bows her head slightly. Now you should begin investigating Hanayome. Why does she only call from 3 public phones in Hamburg City? Her secret may lie in the answer. You visit the parking lot already. Please investigate T-Bone Steak Mountain and the park by T-Bone Steak apartment complex. Why did I pick T-Bone Steak? That's such a long word. New info is added to spirit file. Rumors. Okay, let's save first. Let's stop. Lord Eita, Lady Zuzu, and Lady Christie. Hanayome is likely the one that gave all of them their marks. Please visit the public phones. Rumors say Hanayome calls. You may obtain clue regarding the Kiel. Okay. I assume 3 location, 3 people, right? That makes sense. Let's look it up. With the end of the 90s, online infrastructure has advanced to the popularity of a system widely used BBS. Hanayome is an urban legend that sprung up from the BBS. It goes as follows. Certain telephone booth in Hamburg City will let you talk to ghosts. If you go inside one and wait, the phone will suddenly ring. Pick it up and you'll hear a strange lips-making noise. A woman will ask, "Have you seen it?" Rumors say you're supposed to reply with, "I haven't seen it," and she'll respond with, "What do you want to see?" Someone actually followed the instructions and was able to find a missing pet. What a strange tale. A lot of people are interested in this ghost, wanting to find things or people who've become lost, but not a single one has ever mentioned getting a mark from her. But the circumstance seems to imply the spirit gave marks to Eita and Zuzu. Plus, why is the spirit called a bride? If she appears to be a bride, then she must have seen her. Wait, what? Not a bride. If she appears as a bride, then someone must have seen her. True! That's true, no one has seen her yet people assume that she's the Hanayome, right? It means bride, right? Where does the name come from? So someone have, like, definitely seen her before. Interesting, okay. Where can I go next? There we go. 3 phone boxes are in Hamburg City. 3 phone boxes in Hamburg City let you speak to the ghosts. One seems to be Eita and Suzu used. It shouldn't take too long to reach the other 2 by car. I'm concerned about the statues stolen from H Shrine too. I mean Hamburg Shrine. If Hanayome really can't tell us where they are, it will save us a lot of time. There's only one way to find out. Okay. Partner, we can bring ex-reporter, gusty girl, timid nerd. I think we bring Christy. Christy's been proven really detective-like and really smart. So we go with Christy first. Rest area or park? I think Christy mentioned she went to the rest area, right? T-Bone Steak rest area. The phone booth stands solitarily on the edge of a vacant rest area. An endless sea of trees stand behind it. Christy must have run into the forest after she heard the phone ring. Whoa, whoa. I can hear a dog howl from nearby. It almost sounds sad, but I'm probably just imagining it. Christy doesn't seem bothered by it. She completely focused on the phone box. I must have gotten my mark from Hanayome back then. But I was completely oblivious. I wasn't in the right state of mind. But still, rumors say the phone is supposed to ring if you wait for a while. I'm guessing waiting outside doesn't count. Probably not. It, it only rang after I'd stepped in it. But the booth is too small for two people. Either I or Christy will have to go in. You aren't thinking I'll do it, are you? Dangerous jobs are best left. Okay, Christy. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have brought you along. Well, I guess it makes sense. I don't have the mark from them yet, right? I haven't encountered them. But at the same time, no, I do have it. Never mind, done. I feel like I'm cursed by everything. I'd be sitting duck if a spirit attacked me while I'm in here. The clouded glass makes it hard to see outside. That just makes me more nervous. I wonder how long I'll have to wait until the phone rings. To pass the time, I glance around at the inside of the booth. There's a poster attached on the window. Help our investigation. One night at On the night of 2/8/1999, an assault took place in a forest nearby. If anyone has any info on this case, please notify Hamburg Police Department. Dated 5 years ago. It looks like something terrible happened here. The phone begins to ring. I hesitantly reach out and pick it up. Moshi moshi. The only sound I hear is a dial tone. No one speaking. What's going on? Man, that burger must be tasty. Suddenly there's a strange noise. Crunching, smacking. Like the sound of saliva as someone chews. Man, that burger. Did... Did you... See? Did you see it? Tucked in the smacking... Tucked in the smacking is a woman's voice. The voice is creepy cold and chills down to the bone. Is this Hanayome? Did... Did you... See it? Live or die, right? Just chewing her T-bones. Yeah. She asked a second time. Rumors mention that I should say, I have not seen it. I very seriously say, I haven't seen it. What? What do you want to see? It's going exactly as the rumor said. Hanayumi is supposed to tell you the location of whatever you're looking for. She told me to ask about the Buddha statues that were stolen from the Hate Shrine. I'll give it a try. Buddha statues? Lord Buddha? Doesn't your arm only have the mark of the Buddha on it? Tell me you want a new... Oh my god, we're cursed by the Buddha. Why are you doing that? Tell me. Well, tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Please tell me. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. And close. The line goes dead. The woman's scream is ringing in my ears. I feel sick. It must be because of my brush with that blood-curdling insanity. Why didn't she give answer to my question? What's different from when the other asked? The mark on my arm burns dully, like it's reminding me it exists. Maybe this is why she's acting strangely. And she did say something to the fact that a Buddha gave me this mark. Was she just too insane or to differentiate between a Buddha and a monster spirit? Or is this mark really the work of a divine wrath from a Buddha statue? I wait a while longer, but the phone doesn't ring again. There's no point in staying here. As soon as I leave the booth, Christy comes up to me. You don't look well. What happened? I tell Christy about my conversation with Hanayome. What? That's not in the rumors? Christy's brow furrows in confusion. Should we go check on the other phone box for now? Maybe there's a clue there. You can also see if you can ask again. There's no time to get lost in thought. The last phone booth is at the park by T-Bone's Steak apartment in the other direction. We'll head there after stopping by at the mansion. It's probably wise to ask Mary what she knows since it's on the way. The info's added to spirit file, the second phone box. I cannot use that. Okay, it's just going back. There's no another option. I tell Mary what happened to the phone box. You say Hanayome acted strangely. She called the spirit that cursed you with your mark, Buddha. I cannot say I know what she saw, but from what you said, she'll likely not respond to your question. That does not mean she does not understand you, however. Use any method available to obtain as much information as you can. Okay, let's say real quick. Do you want to try being another person along? Nah, I think we're good for now. I think I understand Christy more than anyone right now, so I'll be able to make the choice. Let's go rest area, right? T-bone steak rest area. No, it was not rest area, it was the other one. Park, what am I doing? Oh god. Oh no. I see a small park tucked between all the looming apartment buildings. There's no one here. I guess everyone's already asleep. They say it was the phone booth from the Hana Yome rumors, right? Would the spirit really appear in the middle of the city like this? Well, now that I'm here, I have no idea why Hana Yome hung up on me. I followed the rumors exactly. Where did I go wrong? I scratched my head. Your turn, Christy. Don't adhere to the gossip, defy it. Suddenly I hear a strange voice again. Gossip, in other words, the rumors. What happens if I don't follow the rumors? Oh no. Christy, go back to the car. There's something I want to try, but it might end up backfiring on me. Sure. I don't know what you're going to do, but please, be careful. And I almost forgot. I have a message from Aita. Yeah? It's about the latest information on the Hanayome from BBS. Take a look. Christy hands me a note written by Aita. Don't talk about eyes or things like that when you're on the phone with Hanayome. If the call goes sideways somehow, don't say I, okay? P.S. Best avoid anything that even sounds like I. What, don't say I? This is it? Yes, that's all. Anyway, Aita said he was sure it would come in handy. I'll keep it in mind. So I should say I all the time, right? To trigger her, right? Christy returns to the car. I step inside and wait for the phone to ring. There's a poster in this booth too. Just like the other one in the dress area. This looks like it's been here for a few years. Young woman kidnapped. That's why the Yome, right? Hana Yome. A young local woman was kidnapped close to this location. If you were to witness to this crime, please notify the NPD. No. Oh my god. She was kidnapped, right? And she's saying, did you see? Did you see her get kidnapped? And if you say you saw, then why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you call for help? February 8th, 5 years ago. This was what happened. I think the posters I saw on that race had the same exact date. Coincidence? I think not. The phone rings. I grab the receiver and slowly pick it up. Then I hear a noise like someone chewing gum from the other end of the phone. An icy cold voice speaks. It's you again. Oh. Did you see it? I saw it. You saw it, didn't you? You saw that thing of me. What? What thing? The voice cuts off. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? Something outside collides violently with the glass booth, but I can't see it. Live or... I don't say I, right? I feel like he's mad enough. Tell me, how did you see it? With your own eyes? Or eyeglasses? A telescope? A telescope is the only real eye. It sounds like something surging around outside the phone bar. He saw it. He said he saw it. What color? A beautiful color? Red? Pink? Green? Fuck! I think it was red. What? Did I not get the clue? You saw it. What kind of person are you? What's important to you? Your dreams, romance, love? Which do you choose? I believe in love. You're like you're like a bride, right? No. It sounds like I. Red eye? Aka. So the phone goes red. I'm done for. So, Christy, is that you? No. No. I know you sound like a normal human. That's stranger passing by. I'm still wondering what's going on with me. No, it's not. Don't look around, please. Yeah, sorry, it's nothing really. I'm turning around, I feel the door of the booth violently open. Two dark shadowy arms are the last thing my eyes see. Damn it. What is I in Japanese? I. Oh my god, you're right. What about the red though? Is it not Aka? I is like I. True, but I think May is like I, right? Fuck. Well, now I'm here. Both the rumors, exactly. Scratch my head. That's my in Japanese. So, is this ghost English or Japanese then? I suddenly hear the strange voice again. Gossip in other words, the rumors. What'll happen if I don't follow the rumors? Chrissy, go back to the car. There's something I wanna try. Here we go, round two. I don't know what you're going to do, but please be careful. Message from Aita. Aka. How is it like I? Aka. What's pink? Pinku? No, it's not pinku, it's something else. Midori. Green. Midori. I. What's pink in Japanese, real quick? Does anyone know? There's post on the booth. I think as long as it translates to I, you're screwed. Yeah. Young woman kidnapped. Young local woman is kidnapped at post location. February 8, 5 years ago. And people side saw exact same. Coincidence? No. We get to hear her chewing and cleaning the T-bone steak yet again. I hear a noise like someone chewing gum from the other end of the phone. An icy cold voice speaks. Did you see it? I saw it. High five! Come on, high five. 3, 2, 1, bam! Oh, you messed up. Okay, one more time. 3, 2, 1, high five! There we go. Something else I collide violently with the glass phone booth. I can't see it. Live or die. Tell me, how did you see it? With your own eyes? An eyeglass? A telescope? Telescope, 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 telescope. Midori, Aka. Aka has no I in it, yet it's so wrong. Midori, pink is Pinku. Other include Momoiro. We'll go with pink then. Pinku. It sounds like something searching around outside the box. But Pinku is like Winku, like a wink, you know? No, no, no. What Aka then? Why is Aka wrong? You saw it, right? You saw it. What color? A beautiful color? Red, pink, green, Aka, Midori, Pinku. The phone booth is green. That's what I see right now. But so is the red for the blood print. Man, Midori. We'll go with green. Most likely green. Fuck! Fuck, it's pink! Oh, it's because there's no E in pink. Okay, it makes sense now. He's like, what kind of person are you? What's important to you? Dreams, romance, or love? Love is not the end of its I. Dreams has an E in it, but so does romance. Wait, I as in I. Dreams is Yume. Me is I, romance. Easy. Red in Japanese Aka, but also Akai when he's. Oh, you're right, good point. Survive. The phone goes dead. I can imagine people going in blind this game, not knowing Japanese, and just utterly dying. Next, I know, the bloody handprint is gone, and so is the ominous presence. The question she asked me was strange. She was particularly anxious about what I had seen. I think I did a good job not mentioning anything like eyes in my answer. Overly conscious over being seen. Maybe that's where her secret lies. I exit the booth and Chrissy rushes up to me. My marks are hurting out of nowhere. Did it all go alright? I tell Chrissy about what happened in the phone booth. I have no idea what that means. Yes, there's no way she'd know the answer. Something's on the ground there. Sure enough, there's a folded up piece of paper lying near the booth. Looks like a piece of stationery. I don't think I saw it. I don't think it was there before I went into the phone box. I pick up the paper and open it. To Seiko. I'll dispel all of your heartache. So forget horrible incident and take your quiet rest up in heaven. An incident? The posters I saw in the telephone booth mentioned something like that too. Could they be connected? I asked Chrissy what they think. You're a reporter, surely you know. Chrissy looks deep in thought. What is it? Oh, nothing. Well, we've checked out all the boxes, so let's head back to the mansion. Something still bugs me though. Yeah? We should probably head back for now. New info added to Spirit File, the third phone box. Okay. Can we use flashlight function? No. Hey, Mr. Shiroed, you know those posters and that bit of the stationery we found? Could they be linked to Hanayome? She might have been someone who was caught up in an incident and killed. And if that's the case, then Chrissy turns toward the shelves with files. Files with articles on criminal cases. The dates were 5 years ago, right? There might be an article on what happened here in these files. We could use more help. Maybe Ada and Zuzu could give us a hand. Go ahead and call them over. All four of us begin reading through files. The clippings range from the smallest dispute to the most heinous crime in Hamburg City. But they're all dated 5 years ago or earlier. They get stored in the storage in the garage because they're so old. After a while, I found it. The victim's name is Seiko. The date is February 5 years ago. Gotta be it. Lucy lays the file out on the desk and we all peer at it. The file has articles about the incident that happened 5 years ago. The victim's name was Seiko Hasegawa. Apparently she committed suicide in the forest by Hamburg Castle on the eve of her wedding. Hamburg Castle again. She was in her dress when she was found. Zuzu, you probably shouldn't read anymore. It's pretty bad. Thanks, Ita. But I want to know more about Hanayome. I feel like I need to do this. She's cringing, but she sounded determined. Between this and sneaking out at night, she's a surprisingly brave kid. It's rather odd for someone her age. I remember now. This happened back when I used to be a news anchor. Chrissy mutters just loud enough to hear. Then do you know the whole story? It was horrible. It's hard to recount. A woman was abducted by a gang while she was walking her dog. The dog howl. It's sad. Oh my god. They brought her to the forest and assaulted her. People found her battered and sneeze. And staggering along the road the next day. The dog was run over and killed as the dog goes near the forest when it chased after them. So it's definitely somewhere in the other phone booth, as in like the first one where Chrissy was at. It's like the crime scene of the kidnap. It's horrifying. Yeah, but that wasn't the end of Seiko Hasegawa's misfortune. Eita somberly cuts in. His usual grin is nowhere to be found. It's well known in some circles, but her assault was photographed. The pictures were sent to her fiance. They threatened to make them public if he didn't pay up. I heard he gave them a ton of money to get the photos and the negatives. Is that true, Christy? Yeah, and I heard that as well. Because of all that, Misako had a mental breakdown. And in the end, she hung herself. She'd been a serious, honest woman, so she just couldn't bear it. The cruel fate of a woman attacked before her wedding. We fall silent as that reality weighs on us. Um, Suzu timidly speaks up, her face pale. Maybe there's a connection between what happened to Miss Hasegawa and Hanayome's phone boxes? According to the article, the incidents that dragged her life took place near each phone box. She was abducted by the park and assaulted by the rest area. She was found wandering near the parking lot by Apple Pie Highway. The phone booths connect Hanayome and Seiko Hasegawa. The coincidence sent shiver down my spine. So that note he found by the telephone booth, did Seiko's fiance write it? Most likely. What's strange is it was there and not where she committed suicide. Did Hanayome put it there? Maybe she was telling us something. I have no clue how spirits think, but if Suzu is right, then that note is an important clue for us. I seem to recall Miss Seiko's fiance was a famous musician. As a result, the case was widely publicized at the time. It happened right after they returned from a romantic trip to Greece. Old ladies were sobbing about how it made it all the more tragic, and the poor dog they brought on the trip died heroically as well. Where's the fiance now? Well, he began acting strange due to the shock and went missing. Some say her suicide was to follow him. But he wasn't the only one who disappeared. It sounds like all the culprits went missing too. You hear about it online too? Well, something like that. The internet wasn't the same back then. There were only hubs. Hubs, like pre-internet chat rooms. Everyone was talking about it on the occult hubs back then. There was one person in the community who knew way too much. I think he was one of the culprits. He brought up a bunch of things like taking pictures and all that. And I bet those pictures are of the assault. Yeah, that's right. After they were finished, those assholes put the camera out and took pictures of her, her face soaked with tears. The whole time she yelled, "Don't look, don't look." That's why she doesn't want us to see. Don't look, huh? Kanayome has an extreme reaction to being seen by others. He kept going on about it, night after night, until he suddenly stopped posting. People who knew him said they couldn't contact him at all. Those guys deserve to die, but it's really still really creepy, you know. Suddenly a line from the note pops into my head. I'll dispel all of your heartache. Hey Christy, the husband murdered them. Do you happen to know exactly where in the forest Seiko killed herself? I was a reporter at the time, so I didn't go to the location. But that was like 5 years ago, so I don't remember exactly. I feel like I went west from the big arc at the entrance. So you're really going to go? Yeah, we might be able to figure something out about Hanayome. Fine, I understand. I've had my fill of that forest, but I suppose you have no other leads. New info's added to the spirit file. Gathering info at the mentioned author. Okay, let's see first. And let's read our files. Hanayome. In the booth, okay. More strange than before, she seems anxious about being seen or eyes in general. It's impossible to be sure since only over the phone. Plus, the note we found outside the booth is disconcerting to Seiko. I'll dispel all of your heartache, so forget that horrible incident and take your quiet rest up in heaven. The garage shelves contain files on accidents. The victim was abducted by a group as she was killing her dog in the forest while awaiting her wedding day. She was found by the phone booth along a highway the next day. But that's all. The culprits photographed an assault and blackmailed her fiance with photos for the money. A few days later, all the stress caused her to kill herself. Her fiance went missing afterward, with people believing he also committed suicide. Christine investigated the case back then. She says the fiance was a famous musician. To Seiko, I'll dispel all of your heartache. Those words bothers me. But there's something else too, and that's the fact that culprits also went missing after she died. We guess the case is still unable to gain full closure. The phone box that guided us to the case, the fact that the woman who hung herself wore a wedding dress, the connection in the forest by the Hamburg Castle. The other mark bearers won't like it, but we need to go back to the forest. But why am I so sure of that? Because we hear the dog howling there. Probably. Do we still bring Christy along? Surely there's some use to this too, right? They're not just here. But I guess I'll find out. Just like how it goes later, like, oh, I want to see a lady, and then I have to go back and stuff like that. But so far, Chrissy's like the most knowledgeable one, so I think it's the right answer to still bring her along. At least for now. It's more awkward than I thought, being out alone with someone who, until now, was planning to kill herself. Do you have something you want to say? She noticed right away. Was I being too obvious? No, not really. It's fine, you don't have to hide it. You're wondering if I still want to kill myself, right? Is this a woman's intuition? Yeah, she's actually more competent than like when we first met her. No, maybe I'm just crap at hiding things. Don't worry, I don't anymore. People hate it when things are forced on them, right? Doesn't matter what it is. I can trust you, right? Yes, at least for now. Here's hoping she keeps doing the same, at least while we're together. Oh no. Just then, the tires hit a bump on the road. I can see a square gray object in the back seat. True. No. Is that thing back there yours? I don't want to look back. No, that's Ata's CD radio cassette player. Why is something like that there? He said we might need music during our drive, then went and put it inside in here himself. Killed, ex-reporter skilled in being public business and gathering intel. Yeah, very, very true. Well, when first met her, she was kind of useless, because I assume she's like really not in the right mind, right? But we don't have any CD or tapes. Should I turn on the radio? No, I'll pass. The conversation grinds to a halt after that. It's like there's an invisible person between us. After falling silent a while, Christy finally speaks up again. And it makes sense for the conversation to turn one direction. It's rather worrisome, don't you think? After all this time, they don't know. Who doesn't know what? Those two. They think that spirit just helps you find things. What a naive fairy tale. Yeah, Chrissy's exactly right. You quickly become disillusioned once you actually face up the spirit. But thinking about it, wouldn't that be best? Chrissy looks at me in shock. Wait, what are you saying? I just mean, our lives are on the line here. Would you stop joking around? Sorry. She's furious at me. But it looks she was telling the truth about not wanting to die. She's got too much pride. Someone like that would never commit suicide. But she was there to begin with, so you don't know. What's so funny? Nothing. Will we make it back again? I stare at the headlights and contemplate where we're going. That sigh was pretty deep. I can't believe we're here again. At least I can feel better knowing he's not around anymore. I almost reminded her about I almost reminded her about Hanayome, but I stopped myself from opening my mouth. I don't want to break her tenuous calm. Okay. It's supposed to be west of the gate. I look to the west of the gate again, but there's no sign of a trail. Strange, maybe I'm remembering wrong. When I came here researching an article, there's a path to the west. Suddenly Chrissy's face stiffens. What's wrong? I feel cold all of a sudden. Oh no. There's a doggo! I follow their gaze and see a low shadow dashing out of the darkness. A dog? It certainly seemed like one. It kicks up to the dirt with four legs, but it looks off somehow. Its fur is long and disheveled, and from certain angles, its face looks human. The dog stares at us, growling softly. I was about to say that, but why? Cool, Alchemist dog, yeah, what is it? Are you trying to tell us something? You're being too gentle with it. You need to sound firm when you talk to the dog. Act like its master. Weaker dogs like to bark, right? So ignore it and stay quiet. I guess that's true for humans too. Powerful people tend to ignore others. I'll keep that in mind. The dog barks loudly, then vanishes into the western underbush. The moment is gone. The chill in the air dissipates like it was never there. Was it trying to guide us? Maybe. I shine a flashlight on the spot where the dog disappeared. A familiar pain shoots through my waist. My back! My age is... No! Not already! I haven't got enough clues yet. The info says... No, I barely got any items, hello? No, there's something not right here. No tools? Fuck. Nothing? Look. With the dog gone, I push my way into the underbush. I stop the trace. I spot the traces of what used to be a path. You could barely call it one at this point. This must be the closed hiking trail. The path goes west from the gate. That's right, I remember now. This is the path I took before. That dog, was he trying to show this to us? Who knows? Anyway, let's get going. So if I can ignore the dog, right, to pretend to be strong. Okay. What is that? I shine the light on the grove of trees in the front of us and catch a glimpse of something odd. Huh? What is that? Something posted there. I can't make it out from here. What is that? I move forward close to take a look. Whoa. What? What is this? I assume these are all the culprits, right? All thought in my mind ceases. It's as if I'm unable to process what I'm seeing, and my brain comes to a halt. And they're all at the eyes, like don't look at me, right? Are these photos? It's a bunch of pictures of different people posted onto the tree. But they're all these photos have nails in the eyes. It's just Chrissy said. For some bizarre reason, each photo has a person with nails driven through both eyes. Attached to the nails is some kind of tape. Cold sweat drips down my back. What kind of grudge would cause someone to do something? We know what it is. Hey, all people in these pictures, are they all men? Chrissy mutters are just loud enough to hear. Huh? I look over the photos again. A good number of them are deteriorate. They, they are rotten, so they're hard to make out, but they may be right. Yeah, looks like it. All the subjects are men. That's clearly not a coincidence. I feel a little dizzy and step back. Though my blurry vision, something flashes in the light from the flashlight. What's wrong? Nothing, it's just over there. Something sparkled up there. Something might be there. We should check it out. They literally... Oh my... What are the options? Something up in the branches of the tree is reflecting the light. Something must be stuck in the branches. The only way we'll be able to check it out is to climb up the trunk. Are you thinking about climbing a tree? That's dangerous. There aren't any cavities, knots, or branches within reach. It'll be hard to climb up it. So, who's my partner up? This is between us, but I weigh. She whispers in my ear. Okay, that's off the table. Oh my god. I need the girl. I need the girl here. What's here? Something's in the grass. Look. I can't see it well from here. Feel. I feel around the blades of the grass. Got instant camera. I hit the switch before I realize the red light appears. Apparently that means the flash can be used. It must still have a battery left. Not that we're gonna take any pictures with it. We can use it to stall her. Because she doesn't like to be locked, right? When she's coming closer. This is a stalling weapon. I turned it off and quickly stuffed it in my bag. I decided it's wise not to mention the dried up blood that stuck to the bottom of it. To see is to perceive light. Huh? That's cryptic. That distant voice echoes in my head. True, seeing something means you're seeing the light it's reflecting. What does that have to do with Hanayome? New info's added to the spirit file, around a tree covered in photos. Okay, we need to go back at the girl. I think it was here. Back here. And then save. Okay, here we go. Okay, something's up there in the branches of the tree. It's reflecting light. Something must be stuck in the branches. The only way we'll be able to recheck it out is to climb up the trunk. You're going to climb the tree? There are many cavities, knots, and branches within reach. It'll be hard to climb up. So, if that's all, then okay, I'll try. Okay, I squat at the base of the tree and let her climb up on me. Up you go. Why is that my hand not working? I'm on cables. Hello? There we go. I stagger a bit, but manage to stand. Like I'm one of the trees now. Can you reach? It's a little to the right. I'm almost there. Uh-oh. Lucy reaches as far as she can with her hand, and I lose my balance. We both crash to the ground. Are you okay? I'm fine. Here. Suzu shows me her hands. It's holding the object that was stuck in branches. A dog collar. A collar? It makes me think of that dog we saw before. Coming here. Does this belong to that dog? Probably. I wonder who threw it away. Who knows? As I'm putting it away in my bag, I spot an inscription on the side collar. Enta. Wait, no. Lenta? No. No. Renta. There's an R, right? Renta. Or Ethnol. No. Et no. Renta for sure. How are you supposed to pronounce that? New info was added to the spirit file. The pictures on the tree. Okay, let's check anything else. Deal. I grabbed the tape strapped on once and I'll take a good look at it. Looks like the audio tape has been pulled out of the cassette. Can I not use this stuff? Look, all the photos are of men. There's blood everywhere. Does it belong to the person who put the nails in? Okay. Let's proceed. I hear a low growl from somewhere. I can't see what's making it, but it seems to be watching me. Oh, but we did see that dog at the gate. I'm not sure why, but I feel the intense hostility directed towards me. What should we do? The instant Suzu speaks up, the growling grows distinctly quieter. I remember the photos. All of them were men with nails in their eyes. The dog hates guys too. I don't know what that has to do with the dog. Well, obviously the guys, assaulted the master, the owner, and killed the dog too. If those pictures demonstrate the hatred that saturates this place, if I'm with Suzu, it might react differently. Consider my options. Show the collar. I've got an idea. I take the collar out of my bag. Maybe. It's a safe bet that the spirit was born here, so the dog is likely tied to its collar. I fix the general area of the barking, where the bark is coming from, and show it the collar. The dog appears like a gust of wind. Whoa! Before I can blink, it steals the collar from me. Fuck! When I try to quickly jump away, I hear Suzu call out to me. Mr. Shiro, don't move. But I don't catch the rest of it. The dog rushed at me so fast that it's gliding over the ground. Fuck. Stand still! Ignore its existence. Hello, Jazz. The dog stopped in its track. It seems confused that I'm not reacting, and just standing still. It shuffles back on its guard, then prepares to attack again. Safe. It bares its teeth and growls. Turn my back to ignore it. Ignore it. I break my gaze and turn back to it. I pretend not to hear it threatening me. It growls for a while, until it abruptly stops. Easy. Streams been fun. It's like I'm playing a horror game right now. It's like practically about like people being cursed, and I have to solve these curses practically, or they die. I'm also cursed by a different thing. The dog holds the collar in its mouth and stares at me. The collar has an inscription on it, doesn't it? I'm sure it said Renta. What should I call it? Lenta. I mutter the name. The dog perks its ears. I say it again, this time more clearly. Then... What? Wrong? Dog fixes its gaze on me. Its glare strangely piercing. Ah, I got the name wrong. What is it supposed to be? No. Decide again. Come on. I hear Laura growl from somewhere. Since you watching you, we did see the dog at the gate. I'm not sure why, but I feel intense hostility towards me. What should we do? The instant Zulu speaks. The growling grows distinctly quieter. I remember the photos. All of them were men with nails. For chats, right? We're currently in like a ghost where like it's like a Hana Yume, right? Like a ghost bride, right? And she has like a tragic backstory where she suicided because she got assaulted and blackmailed practically. And her dog, while she was like walking her dog, and her dog got killed as well. And we're dealing with the dog right now. All of the men with nails in their eyes. All the culprits are missing, and those pictures I assume like the culprits. I assume like the husband killed them all. I don't know what that has to do with the dog, but if those pictures demonstrate the hatred, that's a tricky place. What does the leash mean? If I'm with Suzu, it might react differently. I'll find out. I'll see the other options more. Show the color. Okay, let's begin the boss battle. With Dogo. So I get back this color, yes. I face general area the barking is coming from and show the color. The dog appears like a gust of wind. Whoa! Before I can blink, it steals color from me. Live or die. When I try to quickly jump away, I hear Suzu call out to me. Mr. Pirouette, don't move. But I don't catch the rest of it. The dog rushes at me so fast it looks like it's gliding over the ground. Easy, stand still. The dog stops in its tracks. It seems confused that I'm not reacting and just standing still. It shuffles back on its guard, then prepares to attack again. It bares its teeth and growls. Turn my back. I break my gaze and turn back to it. I pretend not to hear it threatening me. It growls for a while until it abruptly stops. Okay, now when it see the options. The dog collar holds in its mouth and stares at me. What can the leash mean? The collar that has inscription on it, doesn't it? I'm sure it said. What does this mean? It's not Lenta, right? Rental? What does the Poseidon fork mean? Enta. Ren, Renta. Hmm. What should I call it? Here goes nothing. Genta, Senta, Lenta. Eh? Eh? What? 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 Senta. I muttered the name. Dog brush its ear. I say it again this time more clearly. Then it kills me. Why is it Genta? I don't get that part. The dog flicks gaze at me and glares strangely piercing. Undead. Is this a gas, man? I don't know. I don't see the G, the S. I see the L or the R. I assume like the L, but I got it wrong because it's like Renta, but you know, can you pronounce Lenta as well? But it's not either. Why is it Genta then? Why is it a G? Okay, here we go again. Hatred, savage place, yes, yada yada. With Zuzu, made it differently. Consider your options. Show color. Save bad. Okay. The fictional area blocking is coming from enjoyed color. Okay. The dog appears like a gust of wind. Whoa! If I can blink, it steals the color from me. Again? And third time's the charm. It's over for you, Genta. I know your name now. Takes off Death Note. When I try to quickly jump away, I hear Suzu call out to me. Don't move. I don't catch the rest of it. The dog rushes at me as fast as it looks. Okay, squaring ground, yes. Okay, here we go. Stand still. The dog stops in its tracks. It seems confused that I'm not reacting and just standing still. It shuffles back on its guard, then prepares to attack again. It bares its teeth and growls. Turn my back to it. I break my gaze and turn back to it. I pretend not to hear it threatening me. It crawls for a while and then abruptly stops. Why is it Genta? I need to figure this out. The dog holds a collar in its mouth and stares at me. Inscription on it, what doesn't it? I'm sure it said, how is this a G? How? Greek alphabet? Oh my god, I don't know Greek, man. The clue is based on the vacation. Oh, they did one. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, you're right, you're right. I don't know Greek and I died for it. What should I call it? Yenta. I mutter the name. The dog barks its ears. I say it again, this time more clearly. Then, say. The dog turns around quietly and slinks into the brush. If only Illy was here, he could have helped me. It disappears from sight. Seems like I somehow managed to escape death. I pick up the collar that was left behind and sigh deeply. Are you okay? Yeah, that was... I can't even say it was no big deal. My words simply trail off. That's all I can answer with. I pat myself down with my hands, but I don't seem to be injured anywhere. I did feel teeth biting on my hand when the collar was snatched from me, though. That though may be supernatural. If only Illy would tell you what upside down L means. You didn't send that to me with Luigi, right? It's just a G. Oh my god, I hope it doesn't attack again. I think it'll be fine. It found what it was looking for. You're right. Okay, let's see. Move forward. Whoa. A sound like rope creaks above my head. So many bodies. Silhouettes swing. Wait, no. Silhouettes swing in the shadows of the trees. My whole body shudders with dread. I swing. Are those people? Little gives a terrified yell. She because I shine my flashlight on them. They're dolls. They clearly aren't people. They're mannequins. The things hanging by their necks from the trees are display mannequins you can find in any department stores. Obviously, dolls can commit suicide. Is this some kind of idea of a prank? Or maybe a warning to intruders? The only one who knows the truth would be whoever did this. Let's go. I don't think they're dangerous. They're only they're only mannequins. You have a talking doll in your mansion, man. Okay. This replies that easily. But before either of us take a step forward, I feel shaky hand gripping on me. Shaky hand and I must look around. A male doll is hanging from a tree. I wonder what the person who did this was thinking. A doll is mercifully hanging on by its neck. It has something on its left hand. I'm grabbing onto it to stop it from swaying. I open the hand and take what's inside. Found a worn out talisman, thank god. When I pick up the worn out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Soul power. Okay. Do you have anything else? Oh, I was with the girl holding my hand, not someone else. There's no cutscene. Because she's scared. Man, that was slow. Very slow. Oh. It's Genta. Suzu, be careful. No, I should be careful. No, it's okay now. It won't attack anymore. It's that dog from before. It starts digging the dirt in front of us. Hmm? After a few moments, it disappears like the mist. What was it doing? Is there something over there? Let's take a look. Upon closer inspection, the dirt there appears to be a different color. Is there a body down there? But the texture under my hand surprises me. It's a skull, isn't it? The dirt around here is soft, almost as if something was buried. Give me a hand. Is that a dog? It's not her. Is that a dog, the culprits, or the husband? I don't think we'll need any tools. Please. Okay. In silence, we kneel in this forest in the middle of the night and dig up the dirt with our hands. I feel like I'm robbing a grave. It could be that those words popped into my head because I somehow knew what we'd find. Distracted, I looked down on what we dug up. What we find is a corpse, the husband, I bet. It's just a skeleton now, but it doesn't look that old. Is that a corpse? Yeah. My reply sounds incredibly flat and uncaring, even to me. At some point, death has become familiar. That fact, and not that corpse, is what sends a shiver down my spine. I'm too comfortable with the world of the dead. I know this, but I can't escape it. One part of me observed the remains for us and react calmly. And just then, I noticed something. What's that? There's something white in the skeleton's hand. I dig it out and discover a plastic bag. Inside, there are a bunch of T-bone steak bones and carcasses. Some kind of note. The notes are rotted, but parts of it are legible, readable. I killed them all. Once assault you. Now you rest in peace. I did what needed to be done. Now I die here. In this forest where you passed away. A new song. I want you to listen to it in heaven. The note ends there. Got 3 cassette tapes. That sounds like a suicide note, doesn't it? But these tapes. But how does he bury himself? How? There's someone else. She looks at the cassette tapes. Why were they buried too? They look at the remains as if asking them the question. Of course it's going to reply. I don't know. I chill off. A different voice is whispering in my mind. The Last Airbender. The movie is in that tape. The voice falls silent. The last? Wait a second. The last what? Is there something the matter? I didn't say anything. It's nothing, sorry. Just talking to myself. Anyway, let's take this tape with us. We can listen to it in the guy's like tape player thing. Victim suicide note. Tape charm song. An old cassette tape found buried with a cord in the forest. It had been wrapped in a plastic bag, so it's in good shape and should be playable. The words charm song can be read on smudged on the label. An old cassette tape found buried with a cord in the forest. It had been wrapped in a plastic bag. Echo ballad can be read. Okay. The word my something. Well, I don't feel like our walk back would be that safe, I'll be honest. I think something will happen. Would you look at that? The mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left until death closes in. Out of nowhere, my mark flares up painfully. The intense pulsing setting nerves on fire. Are we out of time? I bite my lip and look at Suzu. Suzu, hey, can you hear me? I don't know if we take pictures to escape, but we can't kill her yet. We can't like put her to rest, but we can take pictures to run. It's finally here. It all starts now. I grab Suzu and run. The spirit closing in on us. Oh, we saved our pictures. Good. If I get in the car to go somewhere, regardless, I'm inside it, gripping the wheel. The mansion, I need to go back for now. I glance through the rear view mirror at Suzu in the back seat. Suzu is staring vacantly out the window with a slightly tilted head. Dozing out and there in the darkness, there's nothing to look at. Ita's tape player is lying on the side in the passenger seat. I grabbed it from the back, meaning to play one of those tapes. We quickly arrive at Kujo Mansion. Even if I discuss with Mary, it's probably best to listen to the tape first. I reach for one, but as I do, I notice something odd. No, we're not safe yet. Where are we? The skyline is gone. My body on the street. The street racer at night is gone. I'm on an unfamiliar road, like I took a wrong turn somewhere. No, it's not unfamiliar. I've already been down this road before. But the route I was taking should have had no way for me to come across this road. That's the only way I can describe it. It's impossible. Calm down. I must have made a mistake because I was messing around with the tape player. I wouldn't get lost on the way to the mansion. I've been to it so many times now. I just missed the first intersection and ended up somewhere strange, that's all. That's what I tell myself as I make a U-turn. But no matter how many times I go back... Damn it, why am I here again? No matter how I turn, I end up on the same road. Right, left, or keep going straight. I still return to the same exact place. This is ridiculous. I hit the steering wheel. Maybe it's because of my outburst, but my mark starts burning with pain again. This is bad, really bad. At this rate, this will catch up to us while we're here in the car. Having said that, we can't go back to the mansion. I don't think we'll be able to get out of this maze no matter how many times I try. In that case, what should I do? Where should I drive? We did find her in the Apple Pie Highway in the past, right? Like, this is how people found her. So I think it's the Apple Pie Highway. I turned the steering wheel in the direction of the place that popped in my head. I'm up by highway. It's not that I have to go there. The destination isn't important as long as it gets me out of this situation. I hit the gas pedal and abruptly turned the wheel, trying to get off this cursed trap. Finally, familiar scenery returns. Pick wisely? Oh my god. This is where she is, right? Apple Pie Highway. In the end, we're back here. I think I picked the wrong one. If I meant to avoid her, I just went directly at her. I know exactly who's calling. The Marcus died a crimson red. Few minutes left until death closes in. Well then, I'm so sorry, Suzu. I got Ata's video cassette player on the back, holding Seiko's memory at the ready. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I gotta restart. It's over. I picked up the receiver, but the phone immediately goes dead. Are those eyeballs in her mouth? Live or die. You saw, didn't you? I know you saw it. Take a picture with the camera. It's over for you. Quickly grab the instant camera and use the flash. The fish shrieks and while distracted I tumble out the booth. Once out, I spot out of the corner of my eye. The spirit is standing there, looking down at me. It's a good dress, actually. The camera's battery's dead. What should I do next? Fuck! Blah, 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 blah. My something, my beloved. I stick mine to the tape player and play a button. I don't know this one. The spirit responds to the song. Fuck. Fuck, we stop. That's enough. Enough! Okay. Drifts closer. What should I do next? Charm song. Listen often, dear. The spirit responds to the song. Why aren't you happy? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Ba, ba, ba. The spirit quietly drifts closer. What should I do next? Well, there's only one option, isn't it, right? Well, this I can, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're bored of that one. I love the spirit responds to the song. Can you stop now? What am I seeing? Oh my god, the spirit is right in front of me. Hey, let me listen to the newest. The newest is this one. Play my. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, that song was finished. There's a flash of light. I blink and the spirit is gone. I survived. But did Suzu survive? I don't sense Hanayome anymore. I don't think she's gone. I don't think I did the right choice. Suzu is back to I bet their mark's gone. But mine's clearly not. This didn't give me my mark after all. Seiko Hasegawa, what is that terrible fate? Turning into a ghost because she died. I feel sorry for her. I hope her fiance's song for her helps her be at peace in heaven. Should we head back? Something's off. No, 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 no. Stop. It won't stop. It's like waiting for someone to answer. The mark sticks fade. What's happening? Get out of here, Suzu. No. Suzu collapsed, covering their eyes. Hey, what's wrong? My eyes hurt. It's a phone for stop it quick. Hurry. Fuck! I grabbed the phone and hear a woman breathing. I immediately tried to hang up, but my arm won't move. You saw it. You saw it. You saw it with your round little eyes. Well, bad little eyes. He get the uh get what? Oh, she's dead. Suzu's terrifying scream echoes from both the phone and outside the booth. Ugh! There are noises coming from the phone. Are those eyeballs? Like someone stuffing their cheeks with gum. The phone goes dead. I can move freely again. Time to load the safe. We are not letting anyone die. Only the eyeball is left. Right near where Suzu had collapsed is a single eyeball. Bloody eyeball staring at me. No! No, we're going back. No one's dying on my watch. No. I do that. Sure, yeah, this doesn't matter. I can find the one. We deep down, we're just scared of finding the. No, 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 no. Stop. Stop. Get me out. It's a bad dream. Stop. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't. No. Shut up. It didn't happen. Shush. It's not over. The vanquished spirit could only affect those it gave mark to. If that's true, then it's pretty ironic. That means I was saved because it wasn't Hanayome who gave me my mark. The fact that you survived is at least a small mercy. It may seem cold, but please do not be overcome with it. I am filled with regret. We three spirits now, but my mark hasn't disappeared. It feels like terrible fact might. Okay, but I vowed to fight against the mark. I can do not press forward. No! You have another way. And found this. She hands over the file that says Hamburg Shrine on the cover. Sayakujo's signature is in the corner. The Kujo family's guardians were housed there. Go on, read it. Most of it was about Hamburg Shrine, how Hamburg Shrine was built, and its history. It lines up with what Mary told us. Everything that happened from the anti-Buddhist movement to now isn't here. But it looks like even Saya didn't know who stole the statues 50 years ago. Some pages about the Hamburg Shrine. Goshinta, the item that houses the deity spirit. The shrine has 2 mirrors and a small Buddha statue called Ninjibutsu. The Ninjibutsu should be in the brocade pouch, but I never saw anything like that at the shrine. I wonder where it ended up. The last few pages contain notes on an investigation into the stolen statues. It mentions a rumor that started circulating a few months ago. In Kimchi Miyamachi North Road in Hamburg City. It's a back street that, due to the city's poor planning, is covered in manholes. Because of that, people call it the Manhole Road. On a moonless night, a young woman was walking down on her way from work. The old sign read, "Be wary of strangers." Suddenly fearful, she attempted to hurry her steps down that dimly lit back street. But she couldn't take a step forward. A noise, something heavy being dragged, and then a figure with discernible form on the darkness. It was a woman with disheveled hair, wearing a burnt white robe. She cradled a headless Buddha statue, as if it were her own child. The shadows had and hair hid most of her face, but she could see her blood-red lips twisted into a satisfied smile. Terrified by the eerie sight, she turned on her heel and ran away. Some distance away, she turned to look back, but the woman was gone, and when she turns back again, she's there. No, the statues were stolen 50 years ago, so it wasn't that woman, but I doubt it's that easy to find headless Buddha statues. I'm sure she must know something. I asked Harayome where the statues stolen from Hamburg Shrine were, and now there's an unexpected lead. What a strange coincidence. If we can find those stolen statues and honor them at Hamburg Shrine, the divine wrath will be quelled, and you might be freed from the mark. Another way that might possibly allow me to escape my mark. It's worth looking into at least. Oh, before I forget, you should take these too. Documents on the Hasegawa case we found after you left. Read through them if you want. Should I read through them or should I load it up first? I think if I read them now it's kinda cheating, right? I'm gonna boot it up first. Don't worry, I'll bring her back. Okay. How do I quit again? Yep. Time to sleep soon. Exactly. We're not. We're not giving up. Where did I left off? I don't remember. What do we have? Wait, what do we have? We don't even have the dog collar. Well then. Okay. I went the wrong way instantly. I believe we're supposed to look for the west of the gate. This isn't the right way. I turned back. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get this again. Now, am I missing clues? I need to read into it more, I feel like. Somebody's up in the branches. Okay. Let's think about it as we go back through this, right? There's 3 options, right? I feel like we lack information, right? So I feel like going to apple pie highways, like if you want to confront the ghost. And if you pick the other two, you can like. I have all of them. Wait, what song is missing then? Why is she dead? I want to read the notes more often. No, no, I'm just asking us hypothetically. I'm gonna try to solve it first. What if I can? I'll ask you guys. I'm just saying it like out loud of what I'm trying to think right now. Only the object was stuck in the branches. Dog collar. Collar. It makes me think of what the dog. Okay. So we know the guy is dead. I'm gonna listen to what they had to say, like on the notes. Pienta. How am I supposed to pronounce that? Okay, we'll go back to this thing. Pictures on the tree, yes. It doesn't look like English. I should have read this. The article that Seiko found in the garage said the body of the pet dog was found in the forest. We killed chasing after the culprit. It seems that she even brought it on her trip to Greece with her fiance right before she was abducted. It looks like her dog's name's in the collar. But how do you pronounce that? It doesn't look like English. Around a tree covered in photos in the bushes below a tree, I found a dirty instant camera. The back reads, take a picture, flash included. That voice whispers to me again. To see is to perceive light. Light things that emit light. The camera, I bet Seiko has already tested that light. So that's like to defend myself, right? Speaking of which, I need to read into these guys more. Aftermath survive. Safely return to normal life. Cool. Safely return to normal life. This guy looks scary when he's this guy. Okay. Return to normal life. Former baseball player to quit. Break to seem stem from that, but he treasures his friend. His stuff act covers up how he's terrified of the supernatural, and he came to Kujo Mansion for help. Safely returned to normal life. Famous news anchor, forced to resign, scandalous affair. She came to the force to commit suicide. She has strong spiritual powers and often hears mysterious voices or sees ghost-like figures. A young girl called her name with Ox or something and received the mark. She was raised in a complicated household and is extremely mature. The only thing childish about her is the love for animals. Self-employed, or so he says, an occult maniac who's addicted to BBES. He met Zuzu through a reader's column in Oops Arts monthly, and she idolizes him like a big brother for whatever reason. This is the beginning of the hottest summer in the life of Eta, age 33. Why is he crying? Oh, because she died. Well, she's still alive here. Okay, let's check our bag. Dog collar, Genta, take pictures long range. Okay, there's not much to learn from that. I can save here without being stun locked, right? Is it safe to save here at least? Can I save after the dog fight? To be safe. Or will it mean Zuzu's just dead forever if I'm safe there? Just to be sure. Yes I can? Okay. I'll save after the dog fight then. I hear a low growl from somewhere. I can't see what's making it, but it seems to be watching me. Dog fight, let's go. We meet again, Genta. What should we do? If you look at your partner's profile a certain amount of time, their face will change, leading to interesting faces that you can never see, even if you don't take them to investigate certain areas. I've seen one for like the kid. He goes really messed up. That one really caught me by surprise when I first saw it. Show the collar. Here we go. So there's a caller from me. We're gonna have a look at portraits after this, because I haven't seen all of them either. Okay, Dogo. Here we go. You know me, Genta. We've seen each other before. How are you doing, my boy? Or girl. I assume it's boy, Genta. Okay, safe. Growls. Turn my back to it. Show me my back, like a Yakuza. Open my jacket. It growls for a while until it broke its stop. Keep shit on it. What did it say? Genta. Dog propped its ears. I say it again this time, more clearly. Okay. Managed to escape death. Survive. Are you okay? Okay, let's check the stuff. I'm so curious what they look like. Well, I don't think I've seen Moa yet. I don't think I did. Unless it's just the same thing. 'Cause she always looks dead inside for some reason, right? Oh, it's just that face. Okay, I've seen that. This guy is something else. This guy's face, like when I was reading it, right? Uh, his wealthy upbringing makes him polite and courteous, but he can be insufferable at times. When he's danger, his true egotistical self-centered nature peeks through. And when that happened, I was like, what? The timing, it's so real. I think this is like the panic face. I assume. We'll see. I assume so. Yeah, it's a panic face. Okay. What show? Nagashima. What does your face look like? I assume this was just a panic face. Come on. You got this. Yeah, it's that face. Oh, Christy. I remember Christy being panicked. I don't remember it. She always looks like this in my brain. Maybe I'll know once I see it. But right now, it's like this is the oh okay, that makes sense, yeah. I remember that face. Young girl, I don't remember this. I mean she got her eyes gouged. How is her eyes black but the eyeball we saw on the floor is green? How? How is that possible? We've seen this guy, he's crying. How is that possible? Okay, I'll proceed ahead, get the stuff. Once you're at the corporate safe. Sounds like a rope creaking above my head. Are those people? People? Could it be? Turn your flashlight on them. They clearly aren't people. They are mannequins. The things hanging by their necks from the trees are display mannequins you can find in any department store. Obviously, dolls can commit suicide. This is someone's idea of a prank, or maybe warning intruders. The only one who knows the truth would be whoever did this. We don't know who did this yet. Right. Okay, it's just this thing. That's all there is to this. The change in eye color that you can see in the eyes of dead people is due to opacity of the cornea and lens brought by like. Oh, okay. Good to know. I didn't know that. It'll come in handy for detective works in the future. Oh, what's it, Kenta? What's up? And it disappears. Okay, let's see here. It's like a shorter way back, right? Anything else? Nope, it's just this. Feel touch of dirt, surprise me. The dirt around here is soft, almost as if someone's buried. Give me my hand. You're going to dig here? I don't think you'll need any tools, please. Okay. I feel like with the song part, I think I got that right. That is the location. Instead, we kneel in this forest in the middle of the night and dig up the dirt with our hands. I feel like I'm robbing a grave. It could be that those two words popped into my head because somehow I knew what we'd find. Distracted. I looked down on what we dug up. What we find is a corpse. It's just a skeleton now, but it doesn't look that old. Is that a corpse? Yes, it is. My reply sounds incredibly flat and uncaring, even to me. At some point, death has become familiar. The fact that not the corpse is what sends a shiver down my spine. I'm too comfortable with the word of the dead. I know this, but I can't escape it. One part of me observes the remains for us and reacts calmly. Just then I noticed something. What's that? There's something white in the skeleton's hand. I dig it out and discover it's a plastic bag. Inside are a number of cassette tapes and some kind of note. The note's like deteriorated, but parts of it are readable. I killed them all. The ones that assaulted you. Now you rest in peace. I did what needed to be done. Now I shall die here. This forest where you passed away. A new song I want you to listen in heaven. The note ends here. Got 3 cassette tapes. That sounds like a suicidal note, doesn't it? But these tapes, who buried him? That's not a mystery. She looks at the cassette tapes. Why were they buried too? They look at the remains as if asking them the question. Of course I'm gonna reply. I don't I don't know. I chill off. A different voice is whispering in my mind. The last. The last tape. The last what? Okay, let's save here. Why can't I save? Why can't I record? I guess it's not possible to save anymore here. Let's check the things we have. We have a tape. A charm song. Echo of Ballad. And it's like the new song. Let's check these things. We find a skeleton buried in the ground with a worn suicide note and a cassette tape. Strangely enough, the contents of the note matched with the rumors of the fiance's death and what is in the other notes. It is just a guess, but if I'm right, the songs on the tapes probably contain his thoughts and feelings. If the corpse is her fiance, then the tapes may have songs he made or ones that are meaningful to them. So then, what was the last report the last trying to tell me? Did he want his fiance to hear the last song? The dog that guided us is definitely the ruined form of their beloved path. We can manage to connect all of this together before I face Hanayome. Huh. Okay. Let's read it through all again. In the 90s, okay. Talk, and then you see, okay, a bride. Wait to find out. Okay. Victims. Seiko Hasegawa. Abducted by a group. She was walking her dog in the forest while waiting her wedding day. She was found by the phone booth along the highway the next day. But that's all. The culprits photographed and assaulted her and blackmailed her fiance with photos of for money a few days later. All the stress caused her to kill herself. Her fiance went missing afterward, with people believing he also committed suicide. Christine investigated the case back then. She says the fiance was a famous musician. To Seiko, I'll dispel all your heartache. Those words bother me. There's something else too, and that's the fact that the culprit also went missing after she died. This ghastly case is still unable to gain full closure. The phone box that guided up the case, the fact that the woman who hung herself wore a wedding dress, the connection that the connections to the forest by H Castle. The other mark bearers won't like it, but we need to go back to the forest. But why am I so sure of that? I want to Greece. Uh, Flash included. Okay. Why didn't you just give her the tapes and not flash the camera at her? Because she hates it, right? Hmm. Yeah, I cannot save here. Well, here we go again. The place I drive to matters, right? Yep. Okay. So we know apple pie, apple pie highway is where she's already messed up, right? And like there's where the people found her. So maybe if I pick a place with a happier memory, and I get in the car somewhere, regardless, I'm here inside, gripping the wheel. To mention I need to go back there for now. I glance through the rear view mirror at Zulu in the back seat. She's just waiting vacantly out the window with a slight little head. The only thing out there is darkness. There's nothing to look at. Ita's tape player's laying on its side, the passenger seat. I grabbed it from the back, meaning to play one of those tapes. We quickly arrive at Cujo Mansion. Even if I discuss his Mary, it's probably best to listen to the tape first. I reach for one, but as soon as I notice something odd. Okay, where are we? I'm on a familiar road, like I took the wrong turn somewhere. No, it's not unfamiliar. I've clearly been down this road before, but the route I was taking should have had no way for me to come across this road. That's the only way I can describe it. It's impossible. Calm down. I must have made a mistake because I was messing around with the tape player. I wouldn't get lost on the way to the mansion. I've been to it so many times now. I just missed the first intersection and ended up somewhere strange, that's all. That's what I tell myself as I make a U-turn. But no matter how many times I go back... Damn it, why am I here again? No matter how I turn, I end up on the same road. Right, left, or keep going straight. It's still the same exact place. This is ridiculous. I hate the steering wheel. Maybe it was because of my outburst that my mark starts burning with pain again. Just bad, really bad. At this rate, death will catch up with us while we're here in the car. Having said that, we can't go back to the mansion. I don't think we'll be able to get out of this maze, no matter how many times I try. In that case, what should I do? Where should I drive? T-Bone Mountain is where the assault happens, right? Apple Pie Highway is where she got dropped off after it happened. Apartments, T-Bone Steak is where she walked her dogs, right? So this is before the whole thing happened. So I'm going to T-Bone Steak Apartments. T-Bone Steak Apartment. It's not like I have to go there. The destination is important as long as it gets me up. No! No, I hit the gas pedal and abruptly turned the wheel, trying to get off the cursed trap. Finally. The city turns as if it was laying in wait for me. Okay. In the end, we're back here. Here we go again. The phone is ringing. I know exactly who's calling. Now do we flash with the camera again? I think we do, right? A few minutes left until death closes in. Because I don't see how giving her the tape will allow her to play the songs, right? I pick up at the receiver, but the phone immediately goes dead. And there she is. Wedding dress and all. Live or die. I think this answers are the same. It's camera. I know you saw it. Throw something here with... No, let's take a picture, yeah. The other two's like so dumb. I could grab the instant camera and use the flash. The spirit shrieks, and while it's distracted, I tumble off the booth. Now, which one to play? Is it the same order? Did I get that right? But this is a different location. The spirit standing there, looking down at me. The camera's battery is dead. What should I do next? Fuck. Charm song. Listen often near. I think the song is always the same, I feel like. It's a matter of where it happened, I feel like, right? It has to be. Because I don't think the tapes say anything else. The spirit quietly drifts closer. What should I do next? I swear, if this is not it, if I have to watch Suzu die again, I'm gonna... I don't know this one. What do you mean? It's the one that... Did I mess up? It's almost finished. Fuck. Fuck. It's not it. It's not it. No! No, I did not survive that. I did not survive that. Fuck. Okay. Alright, alright. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. What's happening? Okay, you're hurt. You're hurt. Okay, it's done. It's done. It's done. Alt F4. Alt F4. Yes, yes. Where's my mouse? I can't see my mouse. I cannot click exit game. Are you kidding me? Control panel. Spirit Hunter Death Mark. And this. Okay, we're starting over. We're start. Okay, I need a clue. A hint. What am I doing wrong? Is it location or order of the song? Location? So the ordering of the song just it's just that, right? There's nothing going on with it. Just location. I picked the wrong one again. Okay. Audio's there, yes, okay. But why is it that city though? I guess I'll find out. Why is it that one in particular? Here we go. Third time. Let's feel this thing. Dirt around here is so soft. Most something. I still don't know who hung the mannequins, right? Because we know the bride is just all about eyes. They wouldn't go out their way to hang like mannequins around. And the husband, who buried him? If it's suicide, it's like a suicide note, right? But who buried him? There's like another mystery. Because I don't think people can bury themselves. Yeah, I don't think that's possible, like burying yourself in the ground. Unless he makes like a hole, like lays there, kills himself, and then slowly as the years go by, the dirt covered him up, like from rain or something like that. But the chance of him like not being discovered, or maybe that's why the body is there. They hung the bodies to scare people off, so they don't find his body as it slowly gets covered naturally. Maybe, I'm not sure. Okay. We're going back. I'm desensitized. I've seen this skeleton musician for a long time now. Cassette tapes. Three cassette tapes. Okay. Of course not going to reply. I I don't know. I chill off. The last. What's the last clue? I don't get that. 'Cause you know the park is where she walked her dog and got kidnapped. And then she got assaulted at the the park, right? Is it the park? Yeah, the park. And then the dog died there. And then she was left at the highway stumbling back. But is found there. Damn. What's the last clue? I don't. Is that for the song? Like the last one? Is this one? It's like the new song. What would be the clue for that? On the other side, I bite my lip and look at Suzu. Hey, can you hear me? Okay, it's time. I get in the car to go somewhere. Regardless, I'm inside it. I'm inside it, gripping the wheel. The mansion. I had to go back there for now. I glanced through the rearview mirror at Suzu in the back seat. He was staring vacantly out the window, with a slightly tilted head. The only thing out there is darkness. There's nothing to look at. Ata's tape player's laying on its side in the passenger seat. I grabbed it from the back wing to play one of those tapes. We quickly arrive at Kujo Mansion. Even if I discuss it with Mary, it's probably best to listen to the tape first. And my Highline friend disappears. He spat on me. Where are we? I'm on a familiar road. Not like I took a long turn or something. That was unfamiliar. I've clearly been down this road before. But the route I was taking should have had no way for me to come across this road. That's the only way I can describe it. It's impossible. I do a quick drift. I must have made a mistake because I was messing around with the tape player. I won't get lost because I've been to this place back and forth a lot of times. So I tell myself I need to U-turn. But no matter how far I go, it's just the same. Left, right, forward, back. No matter what, I'm stuck here. If I can't go back to the mansion, let's just go to a location. But where? Okay. Highway, mountains, apartment. Mayo Mikado. Well, it's not the highway. The highway is where she's found. Apartment where she took this dog to walk. But then got kidnapped in the apartment zone. The portion of the mountains. Or am I misremembering? I turned the steering wheel in the direction of the place that popped in my head. T-Bone Steak Mountain. It's not like I have to go there. The destination isn't important so long as it gets me out of this situation. I think I hit the gas pedal and probably turned the wheel, trying to get up this cursed trap. Finally, a familiar scenery returns, as if it was laying in wait for me. Well, the dog was here. Wonder if the dog is still around. In the end, we're back. The phone is ringing. I know exactly who's calling. The mark is dyed in a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. I had the phone. I had the phone booth. I've got Ata's radio, cassette player, and the bag holding Takeo's memories at the ready. I pick up the receiver, but the phone really goes dead. It picks up again. And there they are. I can't believe the thing she's been munching on her like eyeballs this whole time. So disgusting. Not even T-bone steak. You saw it. I know you saw it. Take a picture. Snap. I quickly grab the instant camera and use the flash. The spirit shrieks, and once distracted, I tumble out of the booth. Once out, I spot out of the corner of my eye the spirit standing there, looking down at me. The camera's battery is dead. What should I do next? What should I do? Charm song? I listen to off this to off. I listen to this often, dear. The spirit responds to the song. And then drift close. What should I do next? Echo of blood. Press the play button. Do I try doing something different? Nah, we keep it the same, just so we know if it's the place or something else. Play the tape. I don't know this one. Spooky, the spirit is right in front of me. Hey, let me listen to the newest. This one, but she doesn't know it, right? It's the newest one. I stick my stuff into the tape player and press the play button. Yes, that song was finished. It's the dog! Oh my god, I should have known. The dog is here. Why am I so dumb? The dog comes bounding over from somewhere, barking happily. Again, is this where you've been? Come on, let's go. He's waiting. Why did I not think about the dog until the last moment? It's just out of my head. I thought the dog is gone at the grave. Like it's done, like he's passed on. I didn't think about it. Here's a flash of light. I blink and the spirit is gone. Survived. I don't sense Hanayome anymore. She's gone now. Hanayome. Suzu is back to normal. I bet their mark's gone. But mine's still bright on my arm. I guess Hanayome didn't give me my mark after all. Then Hanayome really was Seiko Hasegawa. The dead husband in the forest, Shiro never else. Well, I didn't know that the dead husband becomes like a ghost, right? I know the dog turned into mist, so I assume he moved on already. And I was thinking like, okay, where's like the at first like okay, where would she be? Okay, so it's gonna be Apple Pie Highway. That's where people found her. Wrong answer. Then okay, maybe it's before all the incident happened, you know? All before the assault happened, all before that tragic stuff happened. So she has like happy memories. And where was she before she got kidnapped? She was walking the dog by her T-bone steak apartment. That's my reasoning. What a sad, terrible fate, turning into a ghost when she died. I feel sorry for her. This place isn't too far from where Seiko died. Maybe that's why. The instant Hanayome vanished, I thought I caught a glimpse of her loyal dog. I hope her dog and the song her fiance wrote for her help her be at peace in heaven. Should we head back? Yeah. Huh? No fucking way. Hello, it's delivery. Did you order any hamburgers by chance? Was it payphone? Oh, my bad. It's like it's waiting for someone to answer. What should I do? Holy moly. Do I throw or do I not? Listen, right? It doesn't matter. You know why? Because Christy did not pick up, yet she's cursed. So let's pick up for the fun of it. Hello, pizza delivery here. How may I help? Um, on the other end of the line is a gentle voiced woman. I'm so very sorry for causing you so much trouble. Please excuse me. A prank call. Was it a woman, or was it a wrong number or something? I was still panicked, but now I relaxed. Easy. Called that someone ordered T-bone steak, a hamburger, and an apple pie. I step out of the booth and get into the car with Suzu. Okay. Welcome back, Mr. Shiroad. It's thanks to you that my mark is finally gone. Too bad I didn't get to do much. I've read tons of comics about exorcism, so I thought I could help. Good job, you. Good job to you too, Suzu. Everything went okay? Yeah, it's all thanks to him. Oh yeah? I bet I could have done a better job than him. Sure, buddy, sure. I awaited your return, Lord Shiroed. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations. Though it is unfortunate that your mark has not yet vanished. Let's be real. You gave me my mark, didn't you? This doll. I feel it in my bones. We're talking about a missing Buddha statue that gave me a mark. Well, dolls are technically statues, right? For all we know, she's the one. The random theories. I've managed to defeat 3 spirits now, but my mark hasn't disappeared. It feels like that terrible fact might just freeze the blood in my veins. But I vowed to fight against the mark. All I can do now is press forward. Mrs. Sherwood, may I have a word? I looked through the other files in the garage after you left. As I found this, she hands over a file that says Hembrook Shrine findings on the cover. Tag Kujo's signatures in the corner. Because right now the only thing relating between me and Kujo is that we interact with this doll. Or that we're in the vicinity when we got the mark, right? Because I woke up here. Everyone else who got the mark is like everywhere else, not here. But they eventually go here. The Kujo's family guardians were housed. But I think that we need to learn so much more about Sayado before I can make more assumptions. So it makes sense that this was here. Go on, read it. Most of it is about how Hembrook Shrine was built and its history. It lines up with what Mary told us. Everything that happened from the anti-Buddhist movement to now is in here. But it looks like even Sai didn't know who stole the statues 50 years ago. Some pages are about Hembrook Shrine's Ghost Shintai, and the item that houses the deity spirit. The shrine has two, a mirror, and a small Buddha statue called Nenjibutsu. The Nenjibutsu should be in a brocade pouch, but I never saw anything like that at the shrine. I don't have. Yeah, I have the mark. My memory is not there. I wonder where it ended up. The last few pages contain notes on an investigation into the stolen statues. It mentions a rumor that started circulating a few months ago. The Kimchi Miyamachi North Road in Hambrook City. It's a back street that, due to the city's poor planning, is covered in manholes. Because of that, people call it the Manhole Road. On a moonless night, a young woman was walking down it on her way back from work. An old sign said, "Be wary of strangers." Suddenly fearful, she attempted to hurry her steps down the dimly lit back street. But she couldn't take a step forward. A noise, something heavy being dragged, and then a figure of a discernible was discernible from out of the darkness. It was a woman with disheveled hair, wearing a burnt white robe. She cradled a headless Buddha statue, as if it were her own child. The shadow and hair hid most of her face, but she could see a blood-red lips, twisted into a satisfied smile. Did Mary have lipstick on? Terrified by the eerie sight, she turned on her knee and ran away. Some distance away, she turned to look back, but the woman was gone. You have bright red lipstick. Well, it's not that bright actually. It's kind of normal. The statue was stolen 50 years ago, but it wasn't that woman. But I doubt it's that easy to find headless Buddha statues. I'm sure she must know something. I asked Hanayome where the statues stolen from Hamburg Shrine were, and now there's an unexpected lead. What a strange coincidence. If we can find those stolen statues and honor them at Hamburg Shrine, the divine wrath will be quelled, and you might be freed from the mark. Another way that might possibly allow me to escape my mark. It's worth looking into at least. Oh, before I forget, you should take these two documents on the Hasegawa case that we found after you left. Read through them if you want. No, you don't have lipstick on. Never mind, it's not you. It's almost done. We must end today's investigation. Please rest. Thank you very much, mister. Because of you, I think I'll get to see my dad, too. You need to go somewhere to see him? My mom and dad got divorced. Oh, is that why? Why she asks like the location? Yeah, mom decided that she wanted to become a nun. She started talking to me at the temples and a lot of sacred areas. Dad didn't like that and he started seeing some other lady. I understand, you don't have to say anymore. I guess she's just been embroiled in the world of adults for a while already. Maybe that's why she's so brave for being so young. I asked mom to tell me where dad is, but she wouldn't say. She told me he's bewitched by a demon and to forget him. And that's why I wanted to ask Hanayome where dad is. I see, I hope you get to see him. Me too. Okay, good night. I'm really in your debt. It's thanks to you that Suzu was saved. Thanks so much. He seems more worried about her than himself. His appearance, personality, and job all make him suspicious. But that one thing is clear. I know she asked me to, but I was the one who brought her out there after all. So if something bad happened to her, I'm crying. Hey, are you alright? I'm so glad she's okay. The hot tears streaming down his face are those of relief, apparently. You should head to bed for today. I'm sure you're tired, right? Yeah, thanks. Good night. He cries. I'm heading to bed soon myself. My mark's finally gone. I think I'm going to sleep well tonight. There's no reason for you to stay any longer. You're right about that. I'll be leaving tomorrow. Sorry, but even 9 lives wouldn't be enough to survive staying here. You said it. Yeah, but I'm grateful for all this too. It gave me time to rethink my life. Ironic, isn't it? Why do you think Mary insists everyone leave after they're done here? But things we've looked everywhere here, right? That's the issue. So the ghost is not here. But it has to be. I mean, Saikujo died here. If I hadn't been cursed by the spirit, I'd be in that forest right about now, about to commit suicide. Christy's smile turns wry. Well, I'm off to bed now. Good night. And I'm all alone again. Just me and Mary. Now then, Noshira, please find when you're ready. Farewell. New info has been added. The truth behind Hanayome. Author. Let's read. I might have it might have all started with the lingering grudge caused by the tragic event. Hanayome was likely Seiko Hasegawa. She became a spirit obsessed with eyes, in imitation of her fiance's revenge. Their dog turned into that thing in an effort to save them. The info I got from a fellow Mark Bear points to that as well. Her fiance was a musician known as as YMN. Yummy. Yummy. YMN. Yummy blank noodles. Yummy miso noodles. Back then, he made a name for himself by cross-mixing genres into his music, from rock to pop to classical and techno. Around the time of the incident, he had been working on a new album. The last song on it was My Holy, and dedicated to his fiancée. But in the end, the album was published without that final track. Yummy miso noodles. The song and her fiance's love finally reached Seiko. I'd like to think it's because of us and Genta. I hope their tragic tale has finally come to a close. But some things still don't add up. How did Hanayome suddenly get the power to bestow the mark? The answer might lie with the Buddha statue stolen from the Hate Shrine, the Hamburg Shrine. The files in the garage mention the Buddha statue was stolen from Hamburg Shrine 50 years ago, during the period of chaos following the end of the war. Is there a connection? What's more, a year-old interview says someone witnessed a woman in white carrying the headless Buddha statue on the street called Manhole Road. Maybe we should look into that next. And that's it for this case. Let's talk to her. Are you dying to bed? Rest. Good night. How many chapters are in the game? Am I like halfway? Or am I like near the end? It's been 3 days since Hanayome. All of the other mark bearers left the mansion. I'm only one here now. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark. 5. Okay, okay. And I might add one more day to this stuff. Maybe I'll play tomorrow and then next day as well, so I can finish this week. Probably. 60-50. I don't have DLC. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark. When can I leave this place? I have to see though. If it's... Yeah. There's not even a scrap of meaningful information around. I look around Saiku's bedroom to try to find something Mary mentioned. It's impolite to rummage through a woman's things, but I don't have the luxury to not do it. I searched every inch of the room, even under the carpet, but I came up empty. Seeing the dried blood on the floor reminds me of that horrifying sight I saw. I don't want to die like that. That sole reason has been my driving force in my struggle to survive since that day. But how long can I keep this up? That thought fills me with such dread that it feels like my legs give out. After searching everywhere I can, I leave the bedroom. The deserted entrance hall feels colder than usual. Thinking on it, it's already been over a week since I first came here. I've not completely used this strange mansion. It's not really something I want to admit, but it is what it is. How do you do, Lord Shiroed? Mary gives me her usual greeting in her monotone voice. She's still a complete mystery. Though I can't say I'm not grateful to have someone to talk to now that everyone's gone. Did you locate the master key? No, I didn't. I see. I was sure it would be there. I've searched every accessible inch of the mansion and found no info of value. All that's left is the locked room. I'm trying to find the Kujo Mansion master key so I can open it. Mary said she thought it might be inside Kujo's bedroom, but it clearly was a bust. It's obvious I should have spoken with Lady Saya more before she died. I deeply apologize. Her voice carries a hint of sadness. She almost seems human when she does that. Looking more closely at her, I'm struck all over again by just how strange she is. I haven't really thought about it lately since I've been struggling to survive, but how did she come into existence? Exactly! You're finally thinking? Hey Mary, were you made by Saya Kujo? No, I have searched the Kujo family since before Lady Saya was born. I was already here at the mansion when I opened my eyes the first time. They say tools used for many years can come to house deities or souls. I may be something similar. So you're like Kujo guardian deity. That is an exaggeration. So I would be very pleased if I could achieve such status. Lady Saya's fate was most unfortunate. I'll do my utmost to respect her wish to save all who bear the mark. Her clear green eyes stare at me. Those are not green. They are blue. Lord Shira, thanks to you, many mark bearers has been saved. I'm sure Lady Saya would be extremely grateful to you. Is my curse... Did she curse me? That I would have to spend my entire life saving people from their marks. And if I fail, I'll die. Just like how Saya died, practically. She failed to save someone and she got killed, practically. Maybe that's what happened. I'm not sure. I very much feel the same way. Her voice is emotionless, but it sounds just a bit softer than usual. Her face can't show it, but it feels like she's trying to express her gratitude. Now, Lord Shiroed, it seems like a new mark bearers have made their way to the mansion. I hope we can find some clue as to the spirit that gave you their mark. Before she can finish her sentence, there's a knock on the front door. Hello? Who goes there? A girl bounces in wearing fancy outfit. I blinked dumbfounded. You don't... Same reaction. Nice to meet you. Good morning. It's in the middle of the night. Okay. Sorry, I'm used to saying it as a greeting. So, Dr. Kujo lives here, right? Madam Yasuoka told me to come. Is Dr. Saya around? Madam Yasuko? Yep, no clue who that is. Sorry, but Saya Kujo isn't here. I'm sure what. I guess you can say I'm representing her right now. Are you here about this car? I can help. Yeah, that's it, exactly. It's actually called the mark, right? If you get it, your memories your memories become a mess and you die soon after. That's what Madame Yasuka said. Who is this Madame Yasuka? Well, color me surprised. I didn't think anyone besides Saya Kujo knew about the mark. But this girl, she knows what happened to her, but for some reason she doesn't look depressed at all. Aren't you scared? Yeah, I'm terrified, but being a scaredy cat's embarrassing. I want to hurry and fix this whole mark thing for my fans too. I'm a pro and forgetting the lyrics up on stage is a definite no-go. I think I know what line of work she's in. An idol. An idol. Are you an idol or something? I should have said comedian. Yeah, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Kashiwagi. Have you met a Kashiwagi before? I sing, dance, and perform as a member of Love and Hero! It's the guy that likes that thing. Oh, so that's your stage costume. Yeah, cool, right? I had a tear straight after filming is finished. If I'd gone to my dressing room, my manager would have found me. The taxi driver stared at my outfit the whole way here. Giggling, she removes her jacket and bares her shoulder. A familiar mark glares bright from her skin. I'm stuck wearing sleeves right now because of this thing. And it's gonna be summer soon. It seems as though this person is indeed the mark bearer. Well, who's there? Ice's eyes bug out comically wide when she hears a female voice out of nowhere. She may know about the mark, but doesn't look like she knows about Mary. Mary upped his eye about everything so far. She starts with Sai Kujo's tragic death and recounts our encounters with the spirits. I seem surprised to hear Kujo is dead, but she does admirably well in her attempt to swallow this string of unusual events. Now, Lady I, do you have any idea as to where you received your mark? Probably. When we filmed at the mystery spots. I don't think I had this card until after we finished up filming. I feel like I should ask her for more details about this mystery spot tour. What kind of show was it? A summer ghost story special. During the shoot, our ghost star, Madame Yasuoka, and I got this weirdly shaped scar. So she also got it, but why is she not here? The minute she saw it, Madame Yasuoka told me it was called a mark. So I wasn't the only one to get it. This Yasuoka also got the mark. Is this person not coming here then? Oh, I guess I forgot to say. Madame Yasuoka is on her way too. She'll just be a little late. I have a bad feeling about this. Like, what if she dies in like on the way or something, and we'll find her at some point on the road or whatever. I think that might happen. She's stopping by her shop in Giza before heading. Okay, we're gonna go visit her, and then she's dead. Probably, right? What should I ask next? Where'd you go? We went around to 3 mystery spots that are rumored to be haunted. One was an old tunnel in Onigiri City. Another was Railroad Crossing in T-Bone Steak City, where a lot of accidents happened. The last was a back street in Hamburg City. Sure enough, Hamburg City was one of the places. What should I ask next? When did you notice it? We were rushing everywhere because we were pressed for time that day. It just was suddenly there. Well, that's not much help. I think that's all I'll get from her. You mentioned a street in Hamburg City, but where exactly was it? Oh, just a sec. I digs her cell phone out of her bag and flipped it open. Flip phone! Man, what a time to be alive. I'm sure it was in my email my manager sent me. Oh, there it is. It was Kimchi Miyamachi North Road. It was a pretty weird place. A ton of manholes were all over. Perfect. Kimchi Miyamachi North Road. The file in the garage said a woman holding a Buddha statue was seen there. Is it just coincidence or no? Hey, you're kind of frowning. Is something wrong? Oh no, it's just... It seems we have determined where you must go tonight. Please head directly to Kimchi Miyamachi North Road, Lord Shiroed. There may be a spirit trace there. That's not the only thing I might find. There may be a clue about who stole the Buddha statues from Hamburg Shrine too. And of course I'll come with. Our group has a song that goes like this. I'm not one to sit around and wait. I'll blast through those evil traps standing in my way with all my might. Okay. Sounds like a Love and Hero specializes in the motivational type of song. Anyway, she seems willing enough to, so I'll let her help. Okay, and that's where we ended for the day. Let's see. Chapter 4. So we've got a plant boy, we've got a bee man, and we've got a bride lady. What's next? Well, we know what's next. It's a lady with a white coat and a Buddha statue. Buddha head. That's who's next. Wait, before we go though, I wanna see something back. People. A star member of the current popular idol, a group love and hero. Her sense of justice is strong, and she despises anything that's twisted. She's an accomplished pianist who's skilled enough to sing and play simultaneously. I see. And I assume it's just the worried face, right? Yeah, okay. Alrighty, let's save again just to make sure. Haha. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see if there's anyone to raid, and if not, I'm gonna end it here. Just like that. It was good. We conquered the wedding lady. There's more tragic than anything, really. Nope, no one I know is streaming. I guess that's it. We'll end it here. See ya. I'll see you guys either tomorrow or the next day. I might take drawing tomorrow, probably.